sometimes sound like perfectionists, but in the real sense, no one is perfect. We all make mistakes at one point or the other. The truth is that your error does not define who you are as a person. Your ability to accept and fix mistake is what makes you strong. Some mistakes are easy to set, but some others can be costly. Let's look at the 10 most expensive mistakes in history. Watch to the end to find out about number 1. Even though it happened a while ago, its effect is still being felt today. While you're at it, you might as well hit the like and subscribe button and turn on post notification. Number 10. New Coke. On the verge of completely dominating the market and kick out Pepsi as a competitive brand, Coca-Cola lost over $30 million in addition to that figure. They also had a bunch of angry fans. In 1985, Coca-Cola came up with the New Coke. The company altered and changed its regular Coke flavor and taste. The whole idea was to replicate Pepsi's flavor. Coca-Cola was pretty confident that their customers would jump on this, so they put out a whopping $40 million into this project. New Coke was a sweeter soda when compared to the existing Coke. Upon its release, Coke fans hated it. Out of anger and rage at the brand, they all decided to stick to the current Coke, leaving the new Coke stock on the shelves of the shops. This costly mistake made the company run at a loss of $34 million. Number 9. The Ford Edsel. Ford is no doubt one of the most prominent automobile designers on the planet. The brand is known for its high-quality products, and this has not been compromised for years. Ford put out a substantial $250 million into the project, the Ford Edsel, a large, one-of-a-kind gasoline family car, which the company strongly believed would leave the jaws of their customers dropping. Well, we guessed the reverse was the case because it turned out to be a massive mistake. When the company released the car, the stock market experienced a considerable fall, and the customers did not deem it wise to spend on any item of this magnitude. It was an epic fail. Number 8. Misplaced coins. What would you do if you were in this guy's position? James Howells is a computer guru, a British IT worker who understood the rise and fall of the cryptocurrency. In 2009, he decided to start mining Bitcoin in his home with his laptop. He experienced technical issues with his computer and thought it was wise to move on with his already mined Bitcoin to his drive. He had 7,500 Bitcoins, which would have sold for $175 million with today's exchange rate. In 2013, he mistakenly threw the drive away into his home trash, taken up with the waste disposal people to no one knows where. Fast forward to this date, James is still searching for his lost Bitcoin. Do you have any ideas where it might be? Number 7. A crashed B-2 stealth bomber. When it comes to security, the US military is always extra. Good thing though, as protection is vital. Protecting the US borders led to the invention of the B-2 stealth bomber in 2008. Are you confused? Not to worry, we will tell you more. It is a warfare aircraft designed with the modern technology to blow up the enemy. The US military spent $1 billion on developing this aircraft, and they made 21 of it. Sadly, during its testing, it crashed after it took off. The occurrence was a result of negligence from the operations guy. He made a mistake by forgetting to reduce excess moisture in the engine. Luckily, the pilots were able to make it out alive. Number 6. Orbiter lost. Space projects and orbit-related inventions are known to take a while to pull through. The main reason is for maximum attention while monitoring and researching the entire project before launching. The orbiter cost $193 million to invent. Its purpose was to orbit Mars and study the planet's Earth and surface. 2 teams were in charge of monitoring this project, and they were a spacecraft team in Colorado and a communication team in California. They used a metric system of millimeters and meters, inches and pounds to track it down. But unfortunately, they mistakenly lost the communication with the orbiter while it was in space. $193 million gone. Number 5. The Exxon Valdez crash. Captain Joe Hazel was made to face the law for his careless act of drinking and driving. It is an act that only a reckless driver can perform. Captain Joe crashed an oil tanker into the Prince William Sound. His drunkenness caused the worst oil spillage America has ever experienced. It occurred in 1989. His gross negligence led to the spillage of 11 million gallons of oil, and over 13 miles of the Alaskan coast was affected by this crash. A total of $4.4 billion went down as a result of one man's mistake. Number 4. Costly affairs. Did you know that Tiger Woods lost up to $12 billion as a result of his divorce? Well, he did. all because he cheated on her, not once but several times. Although we're not here to talk about his divorce because that isn't the topic of today's discussion. But his act has led to the loss of so many things. Aside from losing his wife in the divorce, he also lost $750 million to her as a settlement. His endorsement contracts with companies like Gatorade and Nike were all called off. What's more, so many intending companies also withdrew from him, leaving him at a setback of $12 billion. Number 3. The Millennium Bridge. The mistake on the Millennium Bridge project cost the United Kingdom £6.2 million and a duration of 2 years to fix it. The construction was fairly fast and easy, and the contract was awarded and the bridge opened in the year 2000. The first set of pedestrians to walk across the bridge attested that it was vibrating under their feet. In less than 24 hours, the bridge was practically shaking, as people who walked on it felt that they were on a swing. To prevent casualties, officials shut it down, and no one was allowed to go through that bridge for 2 more years, while measures were put in place to fix the construction mistakes. Number 2. Bradford Stadium. On May 11, 1985, the fate of so many fans who showed up in the stadium to watch a football match between Bradford City and Lincoln City was brought to an end. The 40th minute of the first half match is when it all went wrong. The Bradford Stadium, which was beautifully and well decorated with pure wood 77 years ago, was gutted down in flames in a few minutes. Well, I doubt everyone in that stadium knew about this fact. If they did, this fan would not have dropped the bomb. Well, okay, it's not technically a bomb, we must say. He dropped a lit cigarette, and one of the stands caught fire. The fire spread across the stadium and straight up to the roof in less than 2 minutes. People headed for the closest exit to them, and there was a stampede. We sincerely wished all had made it out alive, but sadly, 56 people died as a result of one person's mistake. And number 1. St. Francis Dam. William Mulholland was the project chief on this construction. Almost immediately, the St. Francis Dam was built. Some of the engineers noticed a small crack. They drew William's attention to it, and he responded to this notice after a series of tests saying cracks and leakages are inevitable in dam construction. But ouch, that statement in itself was a costly mistake. It led to a fatal experience 2 years later when a massive 124 feet high wave hit San Francisco Quito Canyon. This occurrence flooded cities on that night, and so many people lost their lives. Although the death count isn't fixed, between 400 and 600 people was recorded. What are your thoughts about these costly mistakes? Let us know in the comment section. Remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on the post notifications for more videos. Thank you so much for watching.